everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl MJ back to you with another video. For all my new subscribers, hi girl guy. For all my old subscribers, you know the vibes, you know the dealios. Happy New Year. This is my first video on the YouTubes in 2025, and may I just say 2025 has already taught me a lot. Before we get into this video, and it's a chit chat video, I'm just going to be ranting really. In this video we have life updates, stuff that I've learned so far in less than 2 months, how 2024 and 2025 seem different but low-key the same, and how to avoid that from happening. That's the current stage that I'm at. And yeah, I think that's what this video is going to be about. Oh, and I in Kwatako, Mike, this time. What video am I thinking about? Mueva pela muy la penda, mueva pela muy la mueva pela. Okay, jokes aside, I'd like to appreciate all my subscribers, all 560 of you. Thank you so much for still being subscribed to this small girl who just blabs and talks about her life and the stuff that she's been learning thus far through video diaries. Thank you for the 100 and something viewers that are always watching when I drop something. Thank you for everyone that comments, everyone that likes. It means a lot to me as an upcoming, not even upcoming anymore. I've been in this thing for almost 5 years. I love that I have this small space where I can just vent, talk about my personal growth and just like stuff in general that I'm learning and everything. And thank you for the few that view. You really make it so special for me. So yeah, let's jump now straight into the chit chat live update. So my birthday was on the 16th of January, and I'm shocked. I was shocked that I had a time. Like, my birthday was on a Monday, on the first Monday of the year, and it was lovely. Of course, I was working, but I still received gifts. I received some mud. I like mud. Ooh, I received some money. It was a wild thing. Anyway, it's whatever. I received money. I went on a dinner date with my friends. I really did feel loved. I'm not gonna lie. I got gifts, really nice gifts. A speaker, a Bazinga mug, a book, many other gifts. And the first 2 weeks of the year were great. I was happy. I was feeling vibrant. I was feeling beautiful. Until the last 2 weeks of the year, I started to feel alone. Funny thing is, no one ever tells you that when you start to set boundaries, let's say between friends, family, partners, situationships, and everything, life starts to look kind of bleak and like very lonely. So for the last 2 weeks of January, I was so alone. I felt so alone, and like that idleness made me go into some sort of depression and starting to miss certain toxic situations that I was in, just because at some point there was a component of fun in that toxic situation. And it's funny, healthy situations are actually quite boring. Whenever you want to set a boundary, whenever you actually identify what your standards are in life, maybe when it comes to finding a partner, it's so boring because you're going about life just cutting things off. Someone shows you a red flag you can't run with, you cut them off. But then the more you keep on cutting, be it friends, be it family members, be it romantic partners, it gets really, really lonely and quiet and boring. My days started to look the same. Like, I'll knock off, come home, watch series, listen to music, next day repeat, next day repeat, next day repeat. Saturday, I go to work. After that, maybe go to church, come back home. Sunday, wake up, go to church, come back home, do the same things for 2 weeks. And I was so sad. Like, it put me in this awkward state where I was just so sad. Like, I was so gloomy. On top of that, it was rainy, it was cloudy, it wasn't helping my situation. Until like I had to like snap out of it and remind myself that in everything that we do, we praise the Lord, right? So I would listen to, whenever I would start feeling sad and gloomy and wishing I still had this or still had that, I would sing this song, or listen to this song rather. Praise oh my soul. As long as I have breath, I have a reason to praise the Lord. And I started to like engulf myself into my relationship with God, like to tell myself that my motto for this year is I can lose anything. I can lose anyone. I can lose my job. I can lose my family. I can lose friends. I can lose romantic relationships or whatever. But the one thing that I don't want to lose is my relationship with God, or for my relationship with God to stumble or fall or break or anything of that sort. And that's the space that I'm in. Like, yes, I'm still lonely. Yes, I don't have as much friends as I used to. Yes, I do not have a boyfriend. Yes, there's all of these factors, and it's lonely and it gets quiet and becomes gloomy, and I sometimes miss home, because home there's no space to like by yourself. There's always people, so there's no space to cry, there's no space to be sad. But when you live by yourself, all that you have is time and space, and it gets crazy. But every time I see myself going into that loop, I'm just like, no, come back. We have God. God to get us through this. God to get us through this time. We'll not be lonely forever. It won't always be like this forever. Snap out of it. You know what I mean? So that's the space, kind of the space that I have been in lately. Sorry, I had a commercial break. Someone disturbed me. But I was saying for what? I'm laughing because I was recording and someone disturbed me. And someone disturbed me again. And actually have footage of how people frustrate me. They just call me random. But anywho, as I was saying, I was in that space for like 2 to almost 3 weeks, where I get up, I go to work, I come back home, but I feel so drained. Like nothing is exciting me about life. I'm looking at so many of the negatives than the positives. Like, oh, I have a roof over my head, and I have food on my table, and like all these other things that I have. But I don't know, I was just so in my head, and like it drained me. I had no energy for anything. I'd been telling myself I'm going to record content, I'm going to talk about my goals and everything, but every time the weekend would come through, I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't have the energy for that. Like, I was just in this awkward headspace, and I had to tell myself to snap out of it. Do I have all the things that I want? No, I don't. Is God still good? Yes. Have I lost a lot of things, a lot of people? Have I set a high standard for myself? Have I put up boundaries and have led myself to be in this lonely but free space where I have peace? Yes. Is God still good though? Yes. Does God still wake me up every morning because He believes I still have a purpose on this earth? Yes, He does. So in a nutshell, like, I've just been going back and forth with all of these emotions. Like, I have never really felt this lonely before in my adulthood. Like, where I don't really have a lot of friends. I'm not out. I'm always home. I just watch series, read my book, watch TikToks. That's what like keeps me going. I rarely have, oh, girls, dinner date, or let's go here, or let's, like, you know, like, there's none of that, you know what I mean? So right now I'm just trying to get like a whole lot comfortable being in my own skin by myself, and loving being by myself all the time, because that's about to be like the new norm for me. I'm a creature that loves balance. If I'm going to be outside, if I'm going to be with friends all the time, I also need to have time to myself. Nothing should be overlapping the other. Like, I shouldn't always be just now with my friends and never have time for myself. Again, I shouldn't neglect being with my friends and always just by myself, because either or drains me. Being by myself too much drains me, and I start very sad. Being outside all the time also with friends drains me also. My social battery will die. So the way I haven't been having that balance, it's like tipped off a lot of things. Like I'm now sat here thinking, wow, my life was actually fun when I tolerated toxic things, when I was a people pleaser, when I was always getting panic attacks, anxiety attacks. Right now I don't have those things, but it's like life is just stale. Like there's nothing to look forward to, nothing is cutting, there's really nothing going on, you know? But still in all of that, I decided to tell myself to focus my energy and all of my care, my burdens, everything, and just lay it on the one who created me and the one who gave me the realization to let things go and just sail solo. So that's where I'm at right now. Like I'm just existing. Like I'm just existing. I love that I'm still standing in business with some of my boundaries. Like, yeah, it's lonely, but it's not that lonely. You know, it really is though. But like, I'm still standing on business still. I feel like I'm still standing on business. It's been a really interesting first 1.5 months. And that's why I said I feel like I've already learned so much. But we're still looking forward to stuff, and I still want to be out here drinking every now and then. I want to do solo dates more often, like just to get out of the house, and I hope I'll be vlogging all of that. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Like I'm happy, but I'm not happy. I have so much emotion, but at the same time, I'm emotionalist. I miss old things. At the same time, I don't. Like I'm in this weird headspace. I've never been in this space before. And that's why I said 2025 is different, but still looks a bit like 2024 because I started feeling this emptiness and loneliness a bit towards the end of the year. And I tried so hard to shake it off by like trying to plan for my birthday, getting birthday nails done, lashes done. Like just trying to kind of like distract me, but I still found myself in that space still. So that's where I'm at, trying to navigate that and just trying to not, hey, try not to crack, like, and go back into situations that I'm not supposed to be in because it's boring. Sometimes where it's boring is where it's at. Where it's boring is where there's peace. Where it's boring is where the calm is. Hey, not where the calm is what? Where the storm it's calm. But yeah, I've just been ranting really. I just wanted to come on here and rant because that's how I've been feeling lately. But I will get back into my groove. This is 2025. This is 2025. Mwamba Mumba MJ, as you know me here. And we're going to be setting down the teeth, coming up with videos every okay. No, I'm not going to lie about consistency, but I will try because life sometimes be trying me and I can't be at my best sometimes. But if you reach this far, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend that we are growing this side, or at least we are trying to be. Bye.